Samsung Galaxy XR headset was announced and released yesterday. I got my order in. It arrives in a couple of days from now, and there's 10 things I want to tell you about them that you might not know. I did do a video yesterday, but this is going to be more information that's come out about the glasses or the headset, so let's get into it. First of all, price, $17.99. Really, really good price. Literally almost half the price of an Apple Vision Pro. If you're not in the Apple ecosystem, this is the one to get, looks like, for sure. The price, literally half the price, and it has Netflix and YouTube support right off the bat. Apps built into it. Two of the biggest video apps that you can get. Definitely the one to get. If you're not in the Apple ecosystem, definitely get this one. It also works with your PC. It's freaking awesome. I love that they did that. Continuing on with price, accessories are extra. If you want their travel case and their gaming controller, each of those are like $250 each. And then I think they give you a little deal to drop it off to $175. Very expensive, especially the gaming controller. That seems ridiculous. I don't even know, but hopefully you can use a third-party controller like an Xbox or a PlayStation 5 controller or the PlayStation controllers to play games like the VR controllers. I know those are compatible with Apple's right now, their Vision Pro. I assume it'll probably be compatible with this as well. Obviously, those controllers they're selling are going to be more for gaming, not virtually, but augmented reality and things like that. So you probably want those controllers or controllers like that, but ultimately, it is an extra cost. The case itself doesn't come with it either. The travel case, that's another $175 to $250 as well. Very expensive stuff. So it is additional cost upon that $17.99 price that you might want to just be aware of. Prescriptions. This one is great. I figured this one out on my own. They have a link to their site, but when you went to EyeBuyDirect, which I have a link down below if you want to pick up prescriptions. If you're getting this and you need a prescription like myself, I don't necessarily need it, but it does make me see better. They're going to be magnetic lenses that attach into the headset the way Apple Vision Pros does, and they're $99. Pretty inexpensive for a little prescription that you can get. You input the data, it brings you right to the site. $99, not too bad. Also with that, you got your all Android app compatibility. Basically, all apps and games should be compatible with this device. Now, obviously, there'll probably be some that aren't, but ultimately, you should be able, it says all games are compatible. I've seen articles about this. They even say that basically all their apps and games are compatible with this. So that is really good news, especially when you think about all the apps and games that Android has out in the ecosystem. It's a massive, massive amount. And it makes sense, not everything's going to be like, oh, it's floating in the air. You'll have windows floating in the air that you can mess with, but ultimately, it's going to work. So don't really worry about that. One thing I do want to throw in, this is a bonus one before I even continue on, is, and this is just like Apple Vision Pro, you can leave windows in certain rooms. So if you're walking around your house with this headset on, you can ultimately put windows like in your office and then go downstairs and you have maybe in your living room, that's all videos and things like that. So you can have different windows, different setups in different rooms, and it remembers it. It's pretty cool stuff. Battery life is up to 2.5 hours. Not really that great. Apple Vision Pro, the new one, goes up to 3 hours. This goes down to as low as 2 hours. It's 2.5 hours of just video watching. Mixed use is about 2 hours. It's kind of bad. But good thing is that when you do use it, you can plug in the battery and use it at the same time. I mean, how many times are you going to be running around the house for hours on end where you can't have a battery pack next to you or have some kind of plug next to you? You should be fine. Also, when you go in here, you say it doesn't feel very heavy when wearing. I haven't tried it on. My boy Facundo did from How To Men, a YouTube channel. He tried it on, and I've heard other people say it too. It doesn't feel that heavy. Samsung even promotes it that way, which is great. And not that these weigh you down. Apple Vision Pro, I have the original one. It doesn't weigh me down. It does have some weight to it, obviously, versus more than the glasses that I have on right now. But that's nice that it's fairly comfortable with the weight. Free goodies. There's all kinds of free goodies. You get a year of like Google Play Games. You get a free year of the AI Pro from Gemini. You get a free year of NBA. All kinds of free stuff in here, adding up to about $1,000 worth of goodies. So that's pretty cool as well. The three I mentioned are probably the ones I'll take advantage of the most. I'm not a huge NBA fan. I like the NFL better, but definitely will try it out at the very least to watch some games on that headset. That sounds really, really cool. The VR won't be pushed. Virtual reality is one of the things I've heard, especially from uploadvr.com. They're saying they've heard directly from Samsung that virtual reality games and experiences will not be pushed on this. What's that mean? That means like where you'll go into an entire world and it just won't be pushed. It won't be a thing that they either can, I don't know if they can't do it or they won't have it or they just won't say, hey, we want people to develop for it like this. It sounds like it's going to be the latter, where they don't care if people develop for it. So don't expect virtual reality experiences. Expect more augmented reality experiences, meaning that, you know, your game is in front of you in a real life environment, not a virtual world. Something to think about, that how they're aiming this versus it being like an everything device taking over the Meta Quest 3 and taking over other devices. This is going to be all of that minus, it sounds like a VR headset. Great for 3D content, 4K displays, 90 hertz. So one of the things I love about the Apple Vision Pro is it's literally the best way to watch 3D movies. It's amazing. It's even better than really going into a movie theater watching a 3D movie. It's truly, truly amazing. 4K displays on here, really high resolution, 90 hertz. Apple Vision Pro, the newest one, goes up to 120 hertz. So you'll still have a nice, smooth experience on this. I also want to mention any demos you've seen of like screen recordings, those always look a lot worse than what you actually see through the headset. So like if you see people recording what they've seen through the headset, it never looks as good. Don't base it off that. I can vouch for that because I've seen recordings that I've done on the Apple Vision Pro and that other people have done, and it never looks as good as what you'll see. Also, more features, updates are coming. This is one of those devices they will continually throw updates and new features at, so expect better experiences, more improvement of performance, all kinds of things on this. Apple Vision Pro did it, and they continually do it, and Samsung will do it with their Galaxy XR as well. So don't expect what you see now is going to be exactly what you see in a year from now. It'll be much better a year from now, guaranteed. So if you want to pick it up, it's linked down below. Also, the lenses are linked down below. I think it's a cool headset. Like I said, I picked it up. We'll see. I do plan on eventually selling my Apple Vision Pro and sticking with this. We'll see how that rolls out, and I'll give you my opinions and do videos on this starting in a few days from now. So if you have questions and stuff like that, hit me up on social media. Greggles TV. I'm there on Instagram, Threads, Twitter, and TikTok. Greggles TV. Thanks. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.